Number two, what about chlorophyll tablets? I found a lot of positive articles about that, but nothing so-called scientific. I would probably do any other method besides feeding a dog something like chlorophyll. My only experience with chlorophyll personally is that I took it one time and it made me nauseous, and I did some follow-up research about it. This is couple decades ago. And apparently it's one of those things that when you start taking it, it makes you feel kind of sick and like your body's trying to get rid of it. And my body wasn't particularly sensitive like it is now. In those days, sensitivity is a good thing, by the way. What that tells me is that it doesn't belong there. And if you have to build up your tolerance to something, it means it shouldn't be there in the first place. It's kind of like alcohol, when you first have a drink of alcohol, when you're, I don't know, 15, 12, however early people are doing that nowadays. You might remember that you got drunk pretty easy, and that's because your body had no tolerance to it at all. But later on, if you kept drinking, it took a lot more alcohol. Everybody's familiar with that phenomenon. It's called the law of accommodation. What the body can't escape from, it protects itself from. It gives up some vitality in exchange for this tolerance. So I would give a big thumbs down to the chlorophyll. And I'm not surprised that you saw positive things about it, because people love little green powder pills and whatnot. And they like to think that they're very special and magical. And they're not. They're just pond scum that's gone through a factory and been pressed into a little pill or whatever. And there is a product here, number 3. She says, when I looked up Lust Buster, they said it isn't for dogs that are both in the same house, but I saw a person in a review on Amazon that said it worked perfectly for all 4 of her dogs. Do you think the britches would help? I have to think that Lust Buster is also some kind of supplement or pill. As far as and so that would get a thumbs down from me as well, probably. I probably should have looked that one up. I apologize for that. Do you think the britches